Sid Seixeiro, the floor is yours.
Dear TFC, hey, it's me, Sid. Hope the Labor Day weekend was good. How about all that iCloud stuff? Crazy. Listen, shut up for a second. I want to talk to you about something. Since 2006, you've kind of been a joke. Don't get mad at me. It's not my fault. But it's true. However, this is where everything was supposed to change. Tim Lewicki took a liking to the project. New GM Tim Bezbachenko, who despite zero experience as a GM at this level, was going to turn things around. Then the revolution was televised further. Oh, yes.
Oh,
You like that one?
yeah, I got it.
After searching for big names across Europe to, quote, rebrand this team, you finally threw enough money at two guys who said yes. Michael Bradley and Jermaine Defoe. This was going to be special. You won a lot of games early. Things were good. But after a while, we were all reminded about one simple truth. You can take TFC out of the dumpster, but you can't take the dumpster out of TFC. After one bad stretch, emphasize, one bad stretch, you collapsed like a quick, disorganized game of Jenga. You took a block from the bottom, you didn't put it on top.
No, where you put it?
You left it somewhere else, and now you can't find it. Now you can't play Jenga properly because you're missing blocks.
We want to play Jenga.
We do. In the span of 48 hours, Ryan Nelson gets fired. You're on a 9th coach in 8 seasons, and Jermaine Defoe has seen enough.
Sorry, can I?
9th coach in 8 seasons.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you had misspoke there. Go ahead. Continue your open letter.
If TFC is going to be a laughingstock, that's nothing new in these parts. But if that's going to be the modus operandi, then let's have some good come out of a bad situation. I propose the following: cut the music. Because no one in this organization knows what's up. It's time to turn TFC into what it should have been from the beginning: a breeding ground for Canadian soccer talent. If this team is going to suck, it should do so while building Canada's soccer future on the men's side. Everything in this organization, players, coaches, executives, strictly Canadian. Teams in Europe, before you get all your underwear in a bunch over this, teams in Europe do this more than you think. Athletic Bilbao in Spain have one club policy. If you are not from the Basque section of that country, they are not interested. If this team's going to be an embarrassment, it should no longer do so while handing some washed-up Scottish defender a paycheck, while Ashton Morgan, a Canadian kid, can't even get on the bench, while an over-his-head coach acts as if.
Where's the coach from?
New Zealand.
Yeah.
If you want to make TFC successful, invest in Canada. At its worst, it helps the national team. At its worst, things are no different than they are now, but you develop as you go. At its best, it's a Canadian team with Canadian players competing in MLS. What sells better in this market than that? Bring the music back up, Lancey, if you could.
Oh, you're bringing music back.
Yeah. The reality is, Andrea Bargnani might make more of an impact in this city than Jermaine Defoe. Think about that for a second. Because if you think he's playing another game for this team, you're a moron. I heard something about a sports hernia yesterday. Yeah, that's checkout time. It is time to invest in players who will appreciate the club, the city, and you help the country. Please stop being not good and be good. Godspeed. Sid.
I have one thing to say to what you just said. I've been taking notes here myself, and I have one thing to say to what you just said.
Just stop, everyone, please. I appreciate it. Stop it. It's good. Timmy, thank you. No work here. Embarrassed. You're embarrassing me. Stop it. Stop.